to it. All right, so this page, I've been concepting page 6 and 7, and I think we definitely may need a splash page because the technology of her gun is
Mm-hmm.
what I was like. All right, let me see how I'm gonna show this, and it's gonna be dope. I'm very excited about it. So I look forward to that, but it may need a splash page. I'll try to keep it concise, but it's the first time we've seen her use her her weapon, so I got to explainiate in the action.
It does help to, you know, explainerize.
Correct. Explanation is it's a skill. Visual explanation. That's a word for those that are trying to find it on Google, but you may not find
No,
it.
don't. No, don't Google. Don't Google.
Yeah, you may not find it right away. It's there though, probably.
Just believe us.
Correct.
It's easier when you just believe. You know,
There you go.
once you start like investigating and stuff,
Right.
can like totally destroy. You know,
Right.
your hopes and dreams.
And I'll come back. You'll come back and ask me like, oh, look that up. First of all, where are you looking stuff up? All right. You trying to discredit what I'm saying is to be false? Is that your goal? Somebody called you names and then left the chat, man. I didn't get their name though. So
Who
quick.
was it?
I don't know,
What they
man.
say?
Well, they
They
called you
didn't
all
say
kind of
anything to me.
names. Not well. You weren't here, so it worked out. And you know, I didn't really dispute it because I didn't know if they were like just trying to be trolls, right?
Yeah, no, that's cool.
You know.
Thanks for not having my back.
Well, listen, man. If they would have persisted, maybe I would have did that. But it's healthy to let a troll just be a troll by themselves. At least that's what I think.
Mm,
Sometimes, it is what it is. I mean, somebody said that you was at the Super Bowl and got tackled on the field. Is that right?
yeah.
All right. Did you go to jail or did they let
No,
you go?
man, I just told them who I was. They was like, "Oh man, you crazy."
Cool, cool, cool. All right. That's
And
what I
then,
was about to say.
then they were like, "Just don't do it again." I was like, "Man, that's cool. I won't do it again."
All right. I'm gonna ask you a hard question. Did they actually see what color your skin was, or was this like a
Yeah, yeah,
like you
yeah.
painted your face kind of thing? Or
No, they saw it, man. They just, you know,
wow,
they're like, that's your one. That's your one.
wow.
So,
You
appreciate it.
lucked out, man. You lucked out. Really, really gotta say that. Um, it's weird, man. It just felt. I don't know. It's proof that if you don't have a circle of people that care about the Super Bowl, it was
Mm-hmm.
not. I didn't see any instance of anything in my life that said Super Bowl is happening, and I feel like that's weird. I don't watch TV or listen to the radio, so I guess that's no. I guess that's no. Oh no, that's not true. I went to Publix, and Publix had like almost like a garage sale like display of all of the stuff you're supposed to eat during the Super Bowl, like right as you walk in, and I was like, oh yeah, that is the Super Bowl. At first, I was like, what the hell is all this? And I was like, oh yeah, that's right, Super Bowl food, chips and balloons. Apparently, people like put up balloons for the Super Bowl. I was like, really?
Yeah, man. People, have a good time.
Go pretty? Yeah, they go all out. I guess. I was like, oh, okay. I ain't never seen nobody put up, Super Bowl balloons. But I'm untraveled in that way, man. It's not really my
Right.
my, my circle. So, what does that say about all of the Super Bowl parties I've gone to? If they ain't have balloons. You know what I'm saying? Was it people just being cheap?
Knives, I don't know. I
Right.
don't really know how to, there's different levels, right?
You see what I'm saying? Like, come on,
I can
man.
almost guarantee, like, if anybody that's interested in having balloons for the Super Bowl probably isn't really super heavy into the game.
Right. Listen, man. I guess they gotta cover all bases. It does make sense, I suppose.
Hold up, Al said. Costco has so much food, 3-layer taco dip. That sounds interesting. I might need to
Right,
run to the Costco.
right. That's
I
the
know
only.
that I discovered, and I've been hearing people talk about it, but I discovered hot honey on chicken
Yeah,
wings.
yeah, man. I've been
Ooh,
trying to
that's
tell you.
nasty.
No, listen, man. No, you know what? You're gonna have to take that back. I've told you to go to Toast for years now, at least 2 years. I said go to Toast because they got no. Okay, to that credit, I didn't say anything about hot honey. You're right.
There you go.
But the point is, if you would have gone there, like I told you to, you would have said, "What the hell is this hot honey stuff? What is that?" And the lady would have probably, told you what it was. So
Listen, I've
partially,
seen people talk about it like on the interwebs and stuff, but I was
hot.
like, man, I don't care about none of that. And
Yeah,
then, what you do is you take it and you
correct.
pour it on like the chicken wings. Lord, it's great. And there was an overabundance of chicken wings where I was at, so
Yeah, yeah. They
that
have
was
that there.
great.
They have that there too. Okay, so you had it on the side, hot honey on the side. Is that what you're saying?
I take the hot honey and like spray it onto the chicken wing.
Okay, well, that's unless you go to the place I told you to, and they actually have hot honey chicken wings, where you already got it. It's already tossed in that hot honey sauce. You see what I'm saying? Now,
Yeah.
if you're a G like me, you'll get hot honey on the side as well. You'll say, "Hey, can I get that hot honey sauce on the side?" And they'll be like, "Sure, sure thing," because they know people love doing what you just said, drizzling it, even though it's been tossed in it, extra. You know,
Yeah, man. I ain't the biggest, sauce. You're the sauce master of the
I
group.
do, I do try to do
Uh,
that. Yeah.
but yeah, I enjoyed the chicken wings.
Well, whose hot honey sauce did you get, man?
I don't know, man. What do I look like?
Oh,
Like
oh,
I'm watching a football game. I didn't like inspect the brand.
oh, so it was just there, like you just trusted somebody's version of it. Wow,
One
you're
hundred percent.
wow, man. Listen, man. We all got to start somewhere. I'm not gonna judge you. You're a rookie. It's fine. Go where the people I told you are. Go to Toast.
Yeah, I mean over that. Like go to the spots that in Atlanta that people be saying to go to, and then the food be regular, and they be
Okay.
charging all extra for
They do.
everything.
They do.
There's a
And
there's a dine-in fee. A what? Like you gotta pay for parking. You gotta pay to be in there. It's almost like a cover charge.
all right, man.
Like,
Listen, if you're gonna make me do it, I'll do it. How many people have been to Toast on Linux? There's two locations. Okay, one is on 14th, and the other one is actually going towards Linux.
this is
How
crazy that you even know the streets that they're on because you
Because
don't be
I've
knowing
been
the
kicked out.
streets.
Nah.
You don't be knowing the streets for nothing. The name of
Right.
nothing.
Right.
You
Uh,
really must be up in this piece.
Listen, man. I try to tell you to go. It's delicious, man. The one on 14th Street. They have captured somebody's grandma, and she is happy to cook all that food all the time because it's consistent. It's one thing to be like good on one occasion, like you go and oh man, that was pretty good, but every single time, everything is good. That's got to be somebody's grandma in there. I
Hold
want
on,
to,
I think I went to this place.
I want to feel bad about it, but I can't.
No, I didn't go to this place. I don't
I
think.
was gonna say you didn't, because you would have said something, and you would have known about hot honey sauce.
Yeah,
Told you, man.
like standard Atlanta food, man.
Okay, okay. Well, you know what? You want to be one of those people? You can. I'm not gonna force good food on you. All right.
These people keep giving it 4.5, 4.5 ratings.
Okay.
Uh,
You're gonna believe those people over your boy? Is that what you're saying? All right.
Absolutely, man.
Well, that's disrespectful.
You,
And
you feel. Listen,
let's
I,
go. Go ahead and say it.
I
Go ahead and
didn't
say it.
bring up the pinata girl.
All right.
That was a different
That has
story.
nothing to do with my taste buds. Nothing to do with my taste buds. All right.
I know, but it just made me think. Like,
and I had no control over what she did.
Hey, we're not gonna do it. 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 Like
Right.
we don't want to tear down somebody publicly.
Correct,
So
man.
I'm not gonna even talk about it. But the point is, mm, I mean,
So,
it's the kind of thing where if I was there, I would eat there.
well, man, that's
But I
not
bet
how
you,
restaurants work. You gotta go
I bet
to
you,
the restaurant.
yeah,
In
I bet you
fact,
going in.
based on your discord and your disrespectfulness, I'm gonna go eat there this week. They're not open today or tomorrow, which is very stupid, and I hate when restaurants do that.
What
But
a surprise!
they open on Wednesday.
Well,
Okay.
you know where I live, so just bring me a plate.
I will not. It's
Let me
good.
see
It's good food, man.
You probably
Uh,
gotta wait in line, huh?
Not if you go on Wednesday. If you go on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they actually had to hire a police officer because you know how hungry folks get. Um,
You got man, you trying to get me to go to the hood to eat food?
and
You
it's a,
wildin'.
if you believe, well, actually, Atlanta has turned into Gotham City, so. But you go during the day, you should be okay. I don't know when it popped off, but they did have a shooting at one point. But come on, man, it's Atlanta.
See, come on, man.
It's Atlanta, man. You got to be ready for that. You know better. You leave the house without your bulletproof vest. It is turned into Gotham City, and it's documented, so there's no reason for you to be surprised by that. All right, so we haven't talked about it, but again, remember I said I kind of want to make it seem like somebody may have maybe their orders was to not jump to conclusions and fight right something. But we're not. We'll write that in. I just want to see somebody is. I think Genesis is like, it's kind of the opposite of our orders, guys. We were supposed to lay low and not get into. But we'll see.
Well,
We'll write it in.
yeah, because with that, it's like
Yeah.
they didn't come to fight. They're minding
Correct.
their business, and then they get G jumped. So,
Correct.
um,
That's what I'm saying. We can probably write something up that makes it. Of course, Slip is gonna be like, well, next time we're attacked by crazy
yeah,
robots.
no, yeah, like if okay, so
Yeah,
like going back with the theme somewhat, if
yeah,
we're looking at it like Senator Shields sent him out there and was like, these weapons are for
yeah.
protection, yada yada yada. Y'all
Right,
having, then they're out here having fun, like yeah, we'll figure that out.
right. But
But
just
bigger things,
just to just to really drive the concept that things don't always go according to plan. Like this is not something that they were planning to happen, or
right?
they have orders, and of course, Slip is never gonna be down with just following orders blanketly. Well, uh, seeing as your head was about to get lopped off, I think we had the right to brandish our weapons.
Right.
Just make it make sense.
Yeah, yeah. She could just be kind of being like the goody two shoes, like
Correct.
for
Correct.
Slip. Like, man, what was I supposed to do? Like,
Right.
and then while they're having their little discussion, homie gonna come up on them like karakata, like
Correct. Correct.
busting them up and whatnot.
Shay, right.
Greetings, good people who have decided to sit here and look at these crazy people here. We
Yeah.
are working on issue 5 again, trying
Yeah.
to stay consistent a little bit. So we've been doing this now. This is going on our 3rd week.
Mm-hmm.
Um, got Marcus the Visual. That's not his real middle name, y'all, just in case. But
I'm working on it,
Marcus,
man. I could probably get some things moving. So what's your middle
Marcus
name? The
is using his power, his drawing power for good,
Cool.
and we out here. So like as long as you're here, if you have any questions, we're just
Right.
like it's kind of like an open forum. We've talked about publishing. We talked about like the scripting, like all the different processes. So if you have any questions or you just want to make jokes, we're here for that too. Just keep it clean.
Mm-hmm.
Keep
I
it
was gonna say, yeah,
keep it
keep clean.
keep it respectful.
Right. There may be adults watching that are sensitive. You know, don't joke about that. Like that. You
Yeah.
know, Greg doesn't
You
care.
keep you keep putting them glasses low on Genesis like she an old person, man.
Well,
She
she has to
missing
push. That's so she can
she
always
missing
push them up. Everybody knows that, man. And even though they solved that problem in our day, still doesn't mean that she's not immune to having to push her glasses up. I think that's part of the fun of doing it. Ooh ha! Got you all in jerk.
I left my drink
You left your drink it.
on the table.
All right. Sounds like a problem, man, but sounds like a solvable problem. That's what
It
you're
is.
worried about. Yeah, I was about to say, it
But I'm
seems like solvable stuff right there, man.
but I'm kind of like in this thing mentally where it's like if I use more telekinesis,
Right,
it
right, right.
might come to me.
Okay. Um,
What up, Lonzo? Um,
so she just readjusting her collar since it got snatched up, and that'll
Oh,
start
she's
the
not.
dialogue. Yeah, she just
She
like
not. She not
readjusting her
following
collar.
along.
She's like, because it got snatched up on this page.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yank, yanktified right there. So she just like, all right. First off,
Yeah, why the game ain't playing? Play the game. Not that I'm watching the game.
sounds like you're watching a
I'm being
game.
misunderstood.
I gotta be honest. Sounds like you're watching a game.
I'm being misunderstood.
By game?
Yes.
Okay. Well, games can do that.
Do 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 do.
Got that. Then I need a massage. I need a doctor say I got a brachiotomy. Haven't had a massage this year yet, so that's gotta happen. Yeah, when you draw all day, your back get crooked. Or maybe it's just mine. I don't know. Got that, and then we put her arm in. All right, then we'll get to the next panel in a minute. But yeah, I think we can do it. I think we can get enough done. I can get pretty much halfway, and then I'll keep drawing after we get off. And the goal is to at least show the process daily of me getting through a page or starting a page, right? Then finish the page and get on to the next page the next time we go live. That's what I think. I feel like that's a good, expectation to have. Because otherwise, it's unrealistic. It's unrealistic. But we do need to get to page 10 ASAP. I gotta
No,
draw some. I gotta draw
page
some.
40.
Okay. Okay. I mean, that's technically a number. It's not really relevant to this book, but I hear you. Why not? All right, that looks good. My name, Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
Wow. Got it like that.
I
See, like that's not fair, man. All right, come on, man. Look and see if we can play cover songs without getting copyright strike.
I don't want to hear cover songs.
Well, Greg, sometimes they're good. It's better than not hearing anything. Sometimes,
Mm-mm.
and
I don't want to hear
I
cover
could
songs.
actually be inspired to draw quickly with that, man. You don't understand.
I could beatbox them.
I'll be honest, man. That doesn't inspire me at all. Not at all.
Well, you ain't got no soul.
Whoa, whoa. Come on, man.
Sometimes it annoys me that you draw so goodly, man. Like
Okay, okay.
you should like sometimes like show some flaws so people will be like, "Oh man, I could do this too." People,
I
I am people.
no, but I do. I just erase it quickly, so fast sometimes that you don't see that it's happening. Like I just made a mistake and I fixed it, in that same heartbeat, right next to each other. And so.
Boo, boo.
Boo! Boo this man! All right, let's panel one. Let's get the homie in here real quick because we got him. I know what the helmet looks like, but I like to see it so people can see what's happening. Now, okay, so he's doing a slow clap like that. So let's get reference for that. I could take a picture of myself doing it, but that's no fun. We're gonna get it from the real world. All right, let's see. Bruno Mars is a character. What did I say? Slow clap. Ooh, is it a song? Is it a song by Gwen Stefani called Slow Clap? There we go. That's better. All right, hold on. Let's see. That's not bad. Or is it better to see? No, no, no. I kind of want to see him clapping. So this one right here. Oh, it's a video. God damn it. Is this a video? Yep, it's a gift. Son of a jack o' lantern. Hold on.
Son of a jackal.
I think I can get a picture of. This is good. Let me get a. It's gonna be a smallish crap, but that's all I need. I just need reference. Right. Yeah. Like that. We're gonna take that in here, and I'm gonna reverse it. Reference is always good. It's a really loud cough, man. Or your microphone's really loud. One of the two.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Very, very prominent cough.
Hey, Taya, how's it going? Super duper duper star.
Hello there. All right, so here's our reference on that clap. And yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Because I was about to say the other ones is where I think the trademark is this. And of course, it's an animated GIF again. That's the devil from Golden Child. White guy?
Where?
That part. Oh, you can't see it. This dude right here. That's when he's clapping. But that's fine. We're going to make that work right there and get it in. All right, so for the sake of references, I will actually do a little bit of drawing for this to make sure I got it right. I could just freehand it, but I know that people are watching this saying, how do I use reference markers? How did you do that? And then I'll be like, I showed you how I did it. What you talking about? And they'll be like, no, 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 show me again. And I'm like, okay. You know? So it's like you gotta show some people, you gotta show. Nah. Let me do it like that. We're gonna do it like this. So the goal of reference, again, for those that don't know, it's a very, very common practice of pretty much any artist that believes that they don't have a photographic memory. You know what the thing looks like, but you may not have drawn it verbatim, before. And so you get reference to actually guide you through and tell you exactly what it looks like from whatever perspective you can get it from. So let me get this like that.
Man, I got this song in my head that I can't get out of my head. I don't want it to get out of my head. So
Okay.
I'm just trying not to like sing it while we're here tonight because I sing so terribly.
Okay. I mean, it sounds like a person. The art is arting. You're right. I'm trying to get it in. Trying to get it in. I think I can make it halfway down this page. It's gonna be
I
a
think you can.
race.
I think you can do the whole thing.
No, it's absolutely true. Just not in one sitting, because that would be redonkulous, man. Everybody knows that.
Ooh. If you
Everybody
don't
knows
believe
that.
in yourself, who will?
Somebody else.
Good point.
Right, right, right.
I believe in you, Marcus.
There you go. No, you don't. It's good authority, man. You said 17 times. I don't even believe in Marcus. And I was like, dang, that's messed up. And you know,
It was
that's
only 13 times.
right.
Those other 4 times somebody used AI to mimic my voice.
Wow, man. Wow. You gonna blame it on that?
Yep.
Well, it's good. It's good. That's a good alibi. All right. Until the truth really comes out, which will be in the form of an AI video countering what you just said.
Mm.
Yeah.
Man, they had so many AI commercials last night.
You don't know. You don't know that.
Bruh, nah, they were like openly like saying it was AI.
Like
Some
they're
of them,
trying to make fun of themselves.
some of them were for like AI engine.
Right, 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 right.
Like, but no, yeah, some were like kind of making fun, but I'm just like, they went nuts.
Yeah. They got billions to spend. You might as well get it in front of people. It's just they just don't understand that they're messing themselves up by doing it this way. It's like you don't have to shove it down people's throat. You let what they call influencers do the influencing, and
I
that
think
could work.
one of the things that I saw, and anybody who's listening, this is not me because it's a very touchy subject right now. So it's not me trying to advocate like for AI, blah blah blah. But was talking, and this dude was like, everybody's talking about what it takes for people like when you're using Chat
Mm-hmm.
GPT or whatever, but
Mm-hmm.
they're not talking about how much these these social media like companies, like how much AI is embedded
Yeah.
in the social media, like the stuff that we're using,
Correct.
and not to mention the data centers that are already taking up tons of water just for places like Facebook and Instagram to be able to run.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like kind of ironic that people are on these, on these
Devices. Mm-hmm.
apps, these social media apps that are already like with, without any extra AI, without, Joe
Mm-hmm.
Blow using Gemini or Chat GBT or whatever, just
Right.
by being on these things, you're contributing to, so much, you know, environmental hazard already.
Yeah.
And then on here, you're shunning people for, it's just like, I feel like there needs to be like some serious, talks behind
Mm-hmm.
this stuff so people can understand what it is. Cause like,
Right.
I was just, I was just Googling, and at this point, if you're Googling, you're pretty much using AI, right? Like
Correct.
anytime you ask Google something, but like I just looked it up, and like they were talking about each data center just for Facebook like takes like between 500 and 500,000 and a million gallons of water a day or something.
Right.
So it's like if we want to be real about it, then we need to be getting off all this stuff and start
Right.
like living regular life again.
Right.
But I don't think that's gonna. I don't think that's
No,
gonna happen.
no. They got a lot of people about to proverbial private parts and saying your identity is now, tied to
Link.
these things. And so, what are you going to do? Delete it? You can. And then, what platform are you going to have? Who's going to listen to you complain? Nobody, except your
And
family.
people are talking about. I guess a lot of people are leaving TikTok now because they're being ridiculous. So
Yes.
they're like they're going to another one, and it's like
this one,
it's
this
like
one won't spy on me as much, but it
right.
will if it's a social media site.
Yeah, if it blows up the way TikTok did, then they'll definitely come for it.
You're right. I just buy it. A billionaire will buy it. It is what it is. Yeah, it's kind of a catch 22, as they say.
That's why I'm just trying to leave the planet. You know what I'm
Go
saying?
ahead, man. No, that's a good idea. Where are you gonna go first?
Like just wherever the aliens take me.
Oh
Like,
snap. Okay, but which ones? You got a couple to choose from. You got the
well,
Greys. You got the Greys. You got the Lizard People.
I want the blacks.
Listen, I'll be honest, man. That's not really amongst your choices. Okay, that's not the ones we're dealing with, right?
You just asked me which one. I'm telling
I
you.
said out of the choices you got to choose from, you got you got Mantis, you got the Mantis people. You know what I mean? There's a couple of choices. You don't get the blacks right away.
I
That's
want the
different.
blacks. I want the blacks. That's
Yeah,
what I want to go to.
I got to
So
call collect and
yeah.
get those right away, man.
They'll be like, "Who's that thirsty dude over there?" Nah, you can't come, bro. Bro, come on, man. I really want to go now.
Right.
The human cartoon. Greg, do you have any new stories you're working on? Yeah, I'm working on a couple of really cool things, but I'm not allowed to talk about those.
Man, talk about it,
Um,
man. What's wrong with you?
no,
What do you
so
like? Follow the rules or something?
yeah. On these, I do
Wow.
because
Wow.
hopefully it'll be once I get these knocked out, they'll offer me more stuff. But
That's lame, man. Stop being afraid. Why don't you like spoil it like everybody else does?
no.
Wow.
So but I do have. Let me see. So I just got the new chapter of Little Rock Files. I just got that in. Um, the Search for Sadaka has been picked up by Rosarium Publishing. So they're going to be doing a re-release of the graphic novel in May. Um, I have a
Sounds
short
really
called.
close to Rosaria Dawson. I'm gonna be honest, man. I just feel
Thank
like
you.
I feel like I should ask every time you say it if you meant Rosaria Dawson.
Thanks. No, I didn't, but thank you for staying consistent.
Yeah.
Um, and
She
then
just did a post.
I have Bridges. I don't know if you've seen Bridges yet. All these are on my website, platform l7.com. I got a short story of something that I'm pitching that I put out for Robin Peters is what it's called, and that's pretty fun. And I don't know, but yes, I'm working. I'm working. I'm trying to get some of this publisher stuff off of my plate so I can create. I have a couple of new properties I want to start working on as well, just like independent for the time being.
You had a chance and an opportunity to say, "Here's a little story you have to tell," but you didn't choose
Mm,
that. You know what I mean?
you're
You
right.
didn't even choose
You're
it.
right. You you
I just
kind
feel
of
like I just feel like you should have at least started with that, and then you could have fixed it later. About three bad brothers in the well. Let's see if I can get that
Taylor
right.
back in history with Ed Brock and
Marcus, what
Marcus.
about you? Don't put Greg on the spot like that. Listen, I'm working on this one called Tuskegee Heirs right now. But man, I don't want to do a lot of comics right now, man. But people keep calling me back. Every time I try to leave, people keep calling me back, maybe. Um, it's like if the planets align, I will be doing a comic graphic novel, and I can't speak about that, even though I just made fun of
Nah,
Greg about
nah,
that. You know
nah.
what I mean?
Tell us all about it, Marcus.
Mostly because I can't say that it's happening yet because it hasn't started yet. You know what I mean? So if it was starting, I would totally spill the beans, but I don't want to.
Even if you are instructed not to.
Correct, man, because I care about y'all instead of the rules. You know what I mean? Like bump them rules, man. The people asked me, and I told them, okay, what do you want?
You're a liar.
Well, listen,
Liar.
listen, man. You can believe that, but listen. Popeye is still a possibility, but we still gotta wait to get the what they call a green light, like the song said. If I don't get the green light, guess what? I'm gonna keep on doing some other stuff. Listen, people keep calling me about comics, man. I don't think y'all understand that this is a lot of blessed work. It's a lot, and it's like just when you think you're done, you're not. It's not done yet. You have to do so much more. There's so many more steps. So that's where I'm like, man, it's like I enjoy it, but also I enjoy life. I enjoy my kids. I enjoy walking and stuff, and also doing stuff other than drawing. And I don't know if that comes across when I'm drawing, but I do. Now, let me see if I can mold this up. I gotta get this face to come back here, here, and then here, like so. Then I can get this right here. I gotta bring it back. I ate a little bit, but I think I'm hungry again, man.
See, that's that stuff, man. I'm like right now in life. I'm like, I just need to eat like one time a day, and then just be starving all night. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean that's a choice. It's a choice. I like to choose it. I am gonna do a fast next week. This
Wow, I
week,
thought
this week I'm
last
just
week.
restricting sugar. This week.
Last week you said this week.
Well, I'm doing the sugar reduction this week. No sugar this week. So, but the next week coming up, I'm gonna do a straight up fast, just a water fast. I'm gonna put some Celtic salt in my water because that's good for you. Don't just drink water. You gotta put minerals in your water and drink it from that way.
And that's all. That's not a fast. That's called suicide.
It's not actually. It's good old fashioned water fast, man. Please consult your doctors and don't take my comments as medical advice, for you will not get any money should you hurt yourself doing what I'm gonna do. Okay? Marcus said, I ain't say that. I said it's good and healthy to have minerals in your water. Okay? If you're allergic to Celtic salt, that's your responsibility. Okay? No,
Wow.
not mine. Not mine. That's all I'm saying. All right, so we got the hood. Let's see if we can get this, that, this, that. Wait, this, that, that. Wait, what do I have? Yeah, he goes into the thing and then it goes like that, like that.
Hey Seven, how's it going? Got a good comment. I appreciate the live. I learn so much every time I watch.
Cool.
Uh, the artwork is grown. Well, you need to like let us see it. Haha. Ah, man. Now that football is over, I feel like there's a hole in my life.
It's called purpose, man. You need purpose. Should start by working at Goodwill.
I purposely watch football.
Right,
I still got basketball, so it's
right.
cool.
And there's other sports out there.
Man, I haven't been watching any of the Olympics. I turned on and they were doing that curling thing, and I just
Mm-hmm.
can't. I just can't. The software being used is Paint Tool Sci.
Yeah, that is true. You ain't
That
lying.
was a question that I asked.
It sounded
Uh,
like a question though. It's crazy.
can always like DM either me or Marcus or both of us, um, and like just with some images or even just link us to your page. If you have stuff like if you're posting your art on your page, just shoot us a message and then we can go to your page and look at it. Human cartoonist saying comic opportunities is what I was referring to. Is that for me or for Marcus or both? Because right now I got like these graphic novel projects that I'm working on, and I'm focusing on pitching more going forward. Because doing all this stuff by yourself is hard, and it can sometimes feel overwhelming. So um,
Mm.
I've been able to have like a few different mid-sized publishers that are like, giving me, giving me work. So I'm gonna try to keep going that route for a while, and then of course with Tuskegee, we're still gonna be doing it independently unless somebody makes us an offer we can't refuse.
I just don't understand why people that keep winning the lottery are not just offering money. I don't get it.
I know from
So
that's
selfish.
because for me, like if I won like say I won like $2 billion in the lottery,
Right.
I also wouldn't be offering to help other people out, but I help us out. I'd be like, hey,
Right, right, right.
you know,
Right.
burn your house down. We about to go nuts. You know what I mean? So
I would be okay with that. Yeah.
yeah,
I'm renting currently, so I would still do it.
right.
Like
So
you're right.
yeah, but yeah, man. For whatever reason, people just ain't like, hey guys,
I've heard about you. I know what you guys are working on here.
I want you to have a lot of money.
That'd be so nice, man. Just, it seems like the right thing to do. Clearly, you're gonna get it back. Like what's the problem? I don't get it. It's like,
Oh wait, we gotta give it back.
no, it's an investment. Angel investment is what it's called. You're gonna get it back
Yeah,
through the good feelings and
the
vibes.
karma.
Yeah, the children you help out. You know what I mean? The generations of really, really good music that we would produce with a studio. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that would touch lives all over the world.
It's true.
You know, I'm not that expensive, man. I just need like $74 million.
Yeah, man. I just like need to be able to,
Right.
escape the planet. Like not necessarily the planet, but I just need to have like my own island that's already got uh,
Mm.
air conditioner,
I was gonna say, man, it's a
Wi-Fi.
lot of management on that right there. You gotta have
All
everything set up,
yeah. I need it all built in.
right,
Maybe
ready to go,
Wi-Fi,
ready to
air
go.
conditioner.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They'll be like, I haven't seen Greg at a convention in a long time.
Right.
That would be correct.
Correct. Right, right, right. It seems like the right thing to do. So just let that marinate with anybody who's won the lottery recently, but also anybody that's thinking about winning the lottery. Just think about that. Okay. It's like now you can't have you know deniability or anything. You heard me say what I need and how to help people. Right? That's how you do it. And just offer the right people large sums of money. And just to be clear, we're the right people for the job. Okay? That's all I'm saying.
What page number? This is page 5.
Yeah, 5.
Under that.
Ouch. Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, he pretending like he injured y'all.
Well, man, I've been keeping my arm in the same position for over an hour. So, doing pretty good. Let's see.
Yeah, how do you do that, man? Like,
Do what?
it takes a lot. Like, I'll be trying to do my, draw Janky Man on my iPad,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and my hand's not steady like yours, so sometimes I gotta hold my wrist in order to. It's
Right.
so terrible. But yeah, that stuff can end up hurting, man. What is that about?
Oh man, listen, it's like callus that you get from playing the guitar, man. Except
Mm.
these callus are just muscle fatigue. But I do have a callus on my hand though. After a while, I didn't really pay attention to it, but I sure do have a callus on my hand. But
I
yeah,
still
man,
got a cow.
after you get used to it, it's just like familiar pain. It's like hello darkness, my old friend. You know, you're used to it.
I still have calluses from Duncan,
Dunkin'
but
Donuts.
long time. Nope, not really.
Oh, okay. I was about to say,
Uh,
what? How'd you do that?
but no, just dunking basketballs.
Oh, okay, I got you.
And it's been a long time since I was doing that, regularly.
All right, all right. Listen,
It's
man,
like, damn.
you gotta go through some pain. I believe somebody said, "No pain, no gain," is what they say, and it's part of it. You get used to it though.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
All right, so the next pages will be action oriented pages. And I saw a really cool video that was talking about when a villain does their job too well. Like they
Mm.
actually are too good of a villain, so much so that the people genuinely hate the person. Like you know, in real or if it's let's say it's a show like Homelander, like
Mm.
people start mapping that behavior to the actor himself, saying like, "Oh, this can't just be acting. You must really be a terrible person." And it's a pretty good video. Like I guess he was trying to say there's a line that can be crossed if you do their job too well. Granted, he's praising the actors and actresses and stuff. He went through a couple of examples, and sure enough, man, all of the examples were pretty good.
Yeah,
Uh,
man, it's a kind of a catch-22. Like the dude that played Joffrey in Game of Thrones,
mm-hmm.
like
Yeah,
was getting death threats.
correct.
Like
Correct.
there's it gets wild out there, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I don't know what type
Special,
of
special person.
yeah. I'm trying to say choosing my words carefully here.
Correct.
Like how you don't get like I'm not gonna lie, like and I think we talked about it. But like Danny Glover when he was in Color Purple, I
Mm-hmm.
hated him for a long time. I was a kid.
Correct. Correct.
And then Coleman Domingo played Mister in the new
Mm-hmm.
Color Purple.
Right.
And now every time I see him I'm like, you great.
Raggedy.
You know what I'm saying? So
Correct.
I get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's where you just remember like they're just an actor.
They're performing, man. They have to do it. Joaquin Phoenix was deplorable in
Gladiator?
Gladiator, man, and I
Right.
genuinely believed that he was really that person, and that after watching it, I was like, yeah, he deserved every bit of those of what he got, man.
He did that way too good,
It was
man.
too good, man. I was like, you raggedy bastard. But that's the stuff, man. That shows his range as a performer, and you gotta let it go. Okay. Hopefully, talk to that dude, and I won't remember.
We have a question instead of us just running our mouth. Uh,
What you got?
it says, Marcus, what is your painting slash coloring style for your digital art?
That's a great question. The easy answer is I have multiple, multiple that I've developed over time, man, and it's not one thing because it depends on what I'm being asked to create. And That's it's like a musician that has been playing live performances like for 20 years, where they can say, they can listen to a singer come on stage, right? And the singer will be like, "Follow me, follow me and keep up with what I do." The singer can freestyle, and the musicians can just kind of play along with whatever's being presented, right? So I feel like that's where I'm at with my art, which is I think I have a style, but my style has been just forged from all of the work that I've been doing over the years. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. And so when people say, "Oh, I know that's Marcus's style," they're usually seeing something that I've been using for a while, a style that I've been using, rendering for a while. But even that's like one style because realistic is a style, you know. And I did portraits for 4 years of my life of my career, but that doesn't necessarily suit every version of art that I want to draw or I want to render with. So I don't use realistic very often, but I can. Um, I can use Painterly. I know how to paint, like traditional paint, you know, but I don't do that very often. So I'd rather do comic or freestyle or caricatures or something like that because that's more of a I don't know. It's more of an exercise in seeing what you don't see. I guess is the best way that I can explain it. Um, Drawing what you see can be kind of boring after a while because you're not really adding anything to it. Um, so I enjoy using my imagination far more and coming up with something that's original. I'm gonna fix this face if it's the last thing I do. I knew that face. I think this is just gonna be easy. This mask is gonna be easy going straight because I only have to draw one side.
Mm.
All right. But right there, that's bothering me. I'm gonna tweak it later. But it's a little bit off. I know it is off, but it's just a weird vibe. It works for where it's at right now. But good question.
And then he has one for me. Would you or have you given any lectures or tutorials on script story writing? So yeah, I've done a few like workshops with different people. I've also done like some, like in person, stuff on script writing, and I also do like what I found that works best is kind of like one on one because depending on where you are um, as a writer or a storyteller, then I can tailor it to like give you what you need. I also have like edited for people's comics. Um, whether it's like copy editing or rooter to the tutor, like like real quote unquote comic book editing. So yeah, I've done it, and I really enjoy it, especially when I get like I don't know if Harold is on. Harold's been on. Harold Pete is brought me on to be the editor for his Spirit Woman of Hope series. Um, so like working with somebody like him who like he's got great ideas, and then I was able to kind of like just give him because I don't I feel like I don't want to ever act like I know everything. So it's like I'm just giving you advice or telling you like this would be an easier way or sometimes a quote unquote better way to get your point across here. Um, Sometimes as like as writers we have to understand that when you're writing you kind of got to think like a reader. So sometimes we'll be sure, like, oh no, I understand what I mean here, and this is dope or whatever. But you got to understand, the reader might not be able to pick up on it, so you have to figure out ways to display it. So stuff like that is fun, especially when you have somebody that's just trying to make the best products they can. Like I'm always gonna be like a team guy. It's never about me as much as it is like the whole team um, putting out the best piece of work. So when you get to work with people that are like that, it's like it doesn't even really feel like work. So yeah, we have another question on Facebook. Andy Childress asking, have we considered offering digital sales of our books? We have. We just have not pulled the trigger on it. Um, I think Amazon might be the best way. I have my children's books. You can buy them digitally, and I kind of understand how it works. It's just getting everything formatted. Um, that might be the way to go with it. But
Is it just a PDF?
yeah, but it's like
I'm talking about your children's book.
yeah, yeah, it is. But it's like the size and all that stuff has to be formatted. I don't. It's not. You could do all of it. Like it's not. I don't think it's anything
Right.
super complicated or anything.
Correct.
The thing about digital, like, so the good thing about Amazon is it's a huge platform worldwide, yada yada yada. But the other part about it is, what I've learned is, there's so much stuff on there that you have to, you know, pump it and market it just as hard as anywhere else. Because you just can't rely on people stumbling onto it. There's
Right.
bajillion books in
Yeah.
on
Sure, you're right.
Amazon.
Sure, you're right.
So that's also a good question. We got Charles up in here. What's up, Charles?
Charles.
Seven said he sent us something. So yeah, we can check it out when we get off of here. Man, who was it? I think Kyron posted. I wanted to ask you this. They said, who did?
Mm.
Which one is it? Wait, now I'm forgetting. Let me. Oh, who did Can You Stand the Rain better, Boys to Men or New Edition?
Whoa, man, it's a preference thing, man. Come on, man.
No, it's not. The original is always better than the.
Hey, it's a preference thing, okay? You can't say one is over the other, man. It's like,
Yes,
what
you
if
can.
somebody loves Boys to Men more than anybody else? They're gonna always choose that, man. Come on, man.
And I'll tell them to shut up.
Wow.
No, I don't. We are not going to be at AwesomeCon this year, but the week before we'll be at BlurredCon. So yeah, that one's a weird one. Like having those back to back. I wonder how that's gonna go. But yeah, we'll be at Blurred.
Mm-hmm. Sure, you're right. All right, what time it is? We got 8:09 in the house.
809.
I'm doing good. I am making what they would call progress down this page, as
That's
it
what it
would
looks like
seem.
to me.
As it would seem, it seems like I'm doing what they would call getting her done. Get her done.
Yeah. Yes, just BlurredCon. No AwesomeCon this year.
What if they called you tonight and was like, Greg,
Then I would.
we'll give you $700.
Oh man, it's too late now.
Oh man,
$700.
Whoa, man, it's not good enough. Man. Can't get you 700. Wow.
Nah, man. Now, I'm not trying to say $700 is a little bit, but think about the trip, hotel. Like that $700 ain't doing nothing.
Come a long way, guys. Come a long
Man,
way,
these
man.
these trips are like how much we used to be able to travel for versus now. Like
Correct. Correct.
it's insane. Have you seen like
Mm-mm.
Delta now? They have a thing where if you choose like how we used to get the raggedy flight and sit in the back
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
we're not divas. Like if you
Right.
get those now, they like don't count towards your sky miles.
What?
And yeah, and they got like different like number of
Disrespectful, man.
luggage restrictions and stuff. I'm like,
Right.
what in the world is this?
Disrespect.
Flight
How can
used
we?
to be
How can we bleed? We're not bleeding them dry enough. What else you got?
right. Flights that
Well,
used to be $200 are now like $400.
disrespect. It's blatant disrespect. That's all it is.
God, I can't get that song out of my head. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
No, you won't. Just admit that, man. You'll be halfway there. Let it run its course, man. Sing it every single chance you get, and then you'll run.
I,
You know.
I have. I just did.
All right, then. So let it keep running its course, man. You gotta get it out of your system, bro. Don't fight. Blame it on the boogie. Michael Jackson would say.
Blame it on the sunshine. Blame it on the moonlight. Oh man. I think me and my sister. I don't know how I got that. Like my dad used to give us the 45s when he would buy the albums,
Mm-hmm.
and it would be like, okay, you got this one this time, so next time this person gets that, or
Mm-hmm.
gets to choose. Man, I don't know. Like I can't remember how I got that. And it was Blame It on the Boogie. I can't even remember what was on the other side, but Blame It on the Boogie was the B side.
Yeah.
And man, I love that song so hard. Ooh, and then let me see something.
Back at it. All right, let's see. All right, we gotta draw this robot arm. See, I'm not even like belly aching over this. I gotta draw Ayana's gun. And I don't look forward to that at all. It's gonna have to happen. There's no way around it. You know, the people will see where my trauma lies. They say, "What are you? What are you?" And then you'll see like 3 episodes later. All right, finally done with her gun. Greg actually watched one time when I first designed that cover. We were at my house for like 6+ hours, man.
I think it was like 8 hours.
8 hours worth of work, and I was like, I hate this gun. I hate everything. I don't want to do this no more. Like, come on, man, you almost got it. No, I don't. I don't almost have it.
Here's the thing, man. Ain't nobody telling you to go super mega ridiculously.
Yeah, you did. Everyone did. Everyone said, listen, man, it's either you do it right
Man,
or you don't do it at all.
You made that gun up out of your brain, bro.
I did. I did. And I regretted it.
I'm over here playing a video game.
Gun took all day, man. I was so sick of that gun. I'll show y'all what it looked like. But yeah, it's gonna be like up close. I can't hide from any details on this next page. I'm not looking forward to it. It will be everything I don't want to do, man. But here we are, man. Look, I've run from it long enough. That's why they haven't used their weapons. So now, here we are, man. Just can't run from it anymore. It has to be done. She will quickly put it up somehow, but other than that,
yeah, like if you show it one time and then the next time you just show like a silhouette of it or something.
yeah,
William's asking us. This is page 5 right now.
yeah. Page 4 was finished earlier today. We were working on it last week, but I didn't finish it. This was the last panel. The last panel I ended up on, but I've since adjusted the pose, the position, added all of the nice little accoutrement. Smoke from this dude's chest. I like this smoke because it looks cool. Rodney's gonna color the crap out of it. It's gonna look great.
Bleeding inside of my chest.
You know what I mean? So now we're halfway down. Page 5. It's looking good. This robot is grabbing Slip's leg, and he's like, "What in the tarnation?" Get a little bit more hair right here.
I don't know if he actually says tarnations, but you know.
Right, right. It's a working dialogue. Man. Working dialogue. I like that. I like to work with it, man. Feels right. All right. Then Robit. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that page, man. I'm not. Just telling you now.
If you, if you,
But I'm
I
gonna get a
know.
lot of sleep. Look, I'm gonna get a lot of sleep. Ava goes to work every day at like 8 a.m. And I'm just gonna start like early morning on it, man. I'm gonna just start first thing in the morning when I get home. Just like put my headphones on and just draw. Like I did it once. I did it before. I can do it again.
Listen, man. If you need me to, get in there, I will.
Right. Right. I hate you. The point is, man, it has to be done, man. I can't shy away from it. This is what comic artists do, and I guess at my youth, I begged to be this. Now I can't run away from it.
It's like, no, I didn't. I was joking.
Right. I didn't want to do this part.
Yes, this is for the new issue 5. We got a question on Instagram.
Oh, actually,
So
this is the one that slipped, busted his head up, so I can't draw his full head. His head's gonna be damaged, jacked up.
that is a funny thing though. Like it's like this is what thought you wanted to do for so long, and then when you get in it,
Right.
it's like I only wanted to do the fun parts.
Correct. Correct.
Like,
And I gotta be honest, man. This is genuinely a dream job because I did dream about doing this. Like if I look back to my childhood and
mm-hmm.
my youth. Some people say youth. This is exactly what I was like. I submitted some artwork for when I was younger. They turned me down. They was like, "Nah, get good. You suck right now, but keep at it." And I was like, "Dang it." Uh, since work for Marvel, DC, all the nice things, got to do what I dreamed about doing. But listen, man, it is not a game when you're drawing some stuff that takes 6 hours for one frick thing. It's a lot of work. So
Yeah, I think for me, like on the writing side, I think it's like whenever you get to control everything yourself, you know,
mm-hmm,
it feels different than when it's like you're doing something for another entity and you have like different people that gotta approve and you have to
right,
kind of like keep your confidence and keep your style embedded in this thing that's gotta go different ways because it's not you have other input.
right.
So it's even different. Like we talked about that when me and you, like when we decided let's go
Mm-hmm,
ahead and get on 5 because the way that we work
right.
together can pretty much be a lot of fun,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Whereas it's like, no, man, such and such said that so and so's glasses need to be,
correct.
it's like, hey, wait, come on. Or
Right.
are like feeling like you like I have a good idea and understanding of how I want this story to go, but then
Mm-hmm,
you have other people.
right.
So whether but it's like it's all like learning. Um,
Right.
and I have like a huge respect. Like the stuff I'm working on right now has like real life and educational components to it, and
Mm-hmm,
so it just makes me respect like writers that are able to crank that stuff out. Um, it
right.
just makes me respect them more. Or I look at a guy like Rodney Barnes who's using like doing all these different people's properties, Star Wars, like
Mm-hmm,
all these different things, and he's able to like just still crank out really really cool stuff, man. I just have a lot of respect because that stuff is hard.
right.
Hey, what up,
Right.
Colin? Colin is asking Dream a non-Tuskegee Heirs characters to write for, draw in the dream world. I go first. Because like I already got to draw like write for a couple of them. I got to write for Icon. got to write for Mr. Terrific for DC. Um, Superman wasn't like a bucket list thing because I didn't think that they would like. I never thought anybody was gonna ask me to do that, so that was cool. Um, I wanted Black Panther and I wanted Spider Man, and then I would be cool with whatever else. Now it's your turn, Marcus. Kabow!
It's easy, man. Number one, at this point, I got to do Popeye, and that was pretty freaking amazing. I was a huge fan of Popeye as a kid, but if it's a one that I want, Ninja Turtles would be next. I would actually jump, yeah, jump up and do that like a real life, like dance and jig. If that happened, it's possible to happen. I want to write for Storm because I don't think they really focus on her powers, even though she just had a series, and I actually read it, followed it. It's not a bad series or anything, but it's like the focus on powers is what they do. When I say that, I'm talking about like how Japanese people or My Hero Academia focuses on like superpowers. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's it's a progression of it's a progression of the character, and they don't really do that with Storm. And it's weird. They'll say she can do something, or oh hey look she got possessed by the entity of time and space, and now she can do this. But it's never really like a deep dive into the science of her powers, who she is as a person, and why her having these powers is dope. So I want to do Storm, and then I gotta do at least one video game character, or franchise would be dope because that would make me validate the 40 years of playing video games. And I feel like that's something that I would really, really be excited if somebody said, "Hey, man, Final Fantasy anything." I'd be like, "What? Are you sure?
Mm-mm.
Are you sure you got the right email or number? Is this a joke?" And I would lose my mind. Greg knows that I played Final Fantasy for well over a decade, and he made fun of me for doing it and stuff.
And he's not talking. He's talking about straight. Like he never left the house. He never.
Yeah, it was a
He had the
long
game.
time,
He
man.
had the game on for like 10 years straight. I was joking, but he was a psychopath about that game.
Right. It
He
was
was
just a
crazy.
really, really cool, well done project. But I've done fan fiction on that. I've done so many pieces of art based on Final Fantasy stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
they could pick any. They could pick a new Final Fantasy. It wouldn't even matter. It wouldn't have to be the one that I played. But just them as a franchise saying, "Hey, man, we saw your work. We'd like to work with you." Oh my gosh, that would be a dream come true. But I would feel like a kid in any of these things that I just named, except for Storm. I would actually try to go like really, really, really hard and like try to make that like I don't know, magnum opus. Was that the right term? I would try to actually,
Could be.
yeah, I would try to make that like a swan song to comics, but I would actually want to write it. I don't have to draw it. I actually want to really deep dive into her as a character, and that would be freaking amazing because I'm a fan of her character. I'm not a fan of how they write for her. Ninja Turtle would just be a freak. You understand? I played Ninja Turtle video games, watched all the cartoons, begged for all the toys. Come on, man. That is like dream come true level. Like full circle.
Um,
I would probably tell
one.
my mom, like, "Mom, you remember that Ninja Turtle that you bought me when I was?" Well, I'm doing comics for them now. She probably wouldn't
I
care.
know
But the point is,
when I called my mom and I was like, "Ma, I'm writing a Superman story." She was like, "Oh, that's so good," and she was happy. And then we talked for like 5 minutes, and she was like, "Wait, did you say Superman?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was like
nice.
Superman, Superman. I was like, "Yes,
Right,
lady." It
right,
was funny.
right.
Williams asked me Peter Parker or Miles. So I'm an old person, so I was a huge fan of Peter Parker. Um, so obviously the answer to that is both of them.
I was gonna say, if you say
Even like,
anything that doesn't involve working
like,
on,
like, I would be cool if I could, write both of them in the same story. I would be
Right.
perfectly
I was about
fine
to
with
say
that.
there's a way to answer this, and it's called
Yeah.
simultaneously both of them.
Right. Because, like, 7-year-old, if you told 7-year-old Greg you're going to write a Miles Morales story, he'd be like, who? Who's that? You know what I mean?
Right.
So I got to worry about him and, current Greg. But yeah, it would be both. I would be like if they said, hey, we want you to do a Miles thing, I'd be like, cool. Can Peter have like a quick cameo?
Right.
Like,
Right.
have him like washing dishes or something? I don't know.
Yeah. I would have helped him make that decision, yo. Hey man, you gonna put Miles in there? You gonna put Peter? They told you Peter Parker. You gonna put Miles in there? You want to like sneak him in?
Yeah,
Sneak him in.
absolutely.
Well, they told me. I don't care what they told you, man.
Right.
Do it. Do it. I've been watching a lot of Star Wars. I gotta watch that one again, man. Just for fun. It's been a while.
What's that?
Where Palpatine told,
Uh,
yeah, do it, do it.
that was on. That literally was on while I was asleep,
Right,
and I woke up on that part,
right.
and
Good times, man.
such shenanigans.
Right.
I think that's so stupid.
Do
I hate you.
it. My perspective, Jedi are evil. What? Wait, wait. Now they were pretty questionable in, taking kids at such early ages and never seeing their families again. That's questionable. But you know what I mean? It was like we don't know his life, so I have to actually say I don't know what Anakin went through when he went to the Jedi Temple. Could have been terrible. Could have been pretty terrible. I don't know. But so it's a bit of a stretch. You're killing kids, Anakin. Cut it out. I don't think you can say nothing, Anakin. Alright, that's that. So the robot that he actually smashed up springs back to life and grabs him on his ankle, and he's like, "You weren't ready for it." Genesis, of course, she no longer has. Right, she doesn't have her things in her hand. Thank gosh. So she's just gonna be like, well, "What's going on?" All right, what is time? What? 8:30. I'm gonna give y'all 9 o'clock, just because we're making good time here. All right, 9 o'clock, and then I'm gonna go eat. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat. I'm not gonna stop drawing tonight. I got some art to do.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Right, but I want to. Okay, but based on how my rent is continuously charged to my account, I'm gonna have to continue. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. How? Yeah, I gotta get some good old. I want some salmon tonight. Salmon would be good.
Nah, man. We need to get some sardines.
You gross. Gross.
So, has anybody like last night after the Super Bowl, the Kiki's new series came out? What's the name of that shit? It's a series. I watched like the first 3 or 4 episodes. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's like the Palmer, the
Okay.
Burbs or something. Yeah, it's called the Burbs. It's like quirky. I'm not ready to say it's good. I'm not ready to say I think it's a little bit maybe better than average, but I could even be wrong about that. Um, there's so many dumb things happening, like that a black woman just would not do. And
That's
no, I'm not trying to say whether you think it's right or wrong or anything. I'm just saying it's just like a level of like nosiness and like she's very inquisitive, and we typically like to mind our own business. So it's interesting. I think I was just watching it because no, I don't know if I'm gonna go back. Has anybody seen it? Nobody's saying anything, so maybe I'm the only one that looked at it.
Probably the only one that looked at it, man. Not the only one, but probably the only one last night.
Let's
The
see.
June,
I think
it's on your vicinity.
they released the whole season. Like there's certain stuff like
Which service is it on?
it's on Peacock.
Oh, I got rid of that. After I saw Old Girls Council, I was like, that's enough. I'm good. They keep charging me money and stuff, and I don't watch anything else on there.
I don't think I don't even think I saw like 4 episodes. I don't think I saw another black man. It's interesting, but yeah. Right now, IMDb is giving it
Is
a
she writing it?
5.7. No, I don't think she's writing it.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. I support her. She's producing it, writing it. I want to definitely be out there supporting people. Like support.
I think I don't know who it's like. To me, it's the level of sophistication. It's to me, it seems like it would be something that maybe teenagers
Mm-hmm.
would be cool with. But then,
Mm-hmm.
like, they're dropping F bombs and they're saying
Oh, there you go.
so. Which I mean, of course, that doesn't.
I was about to say, yeah, teenagers,
So, yeah,
do that.
it's just, but it's just the. So they got a 56 on Rotten Tomatoes right now,
Mm-hmm.
71 from the Oscar. Yeah, I didn't hate it. Obviously, I watched enough, but yeah,
Ah, see.
right.
Oh, my bones like to crack when I move. Oh, there we go. Do these get sold on a Kickstarter? The comics, I believe, the question is from YouTube. If you're saying, do our comics get sold from a Kickstarter? Not at this point. You can go to our website.
Yep, I'll put the website in there.
Yep. TuskegeeHeirs.com. I still feel it's weird that we have to say www.
We don't.
No, I mean, it's just some of those things. It's like you still have to put it in. Like, shouldn't that be automatic now? Like, you know how QR codes was integrated into our camera software. I feel like www should have been integrated into the process of it's. If you're using a browser, right, you would have to do something else to say, oh no, I didn't mean www. What website doesn't use that? So it should just be type in what you want, and then we'll throw that in. We know what you mean. We know you're not talking about just randomly browsing the internet. Wow.
Man, I got up today and they were like, it's 60 degrees outside.
Correct.
Why can't they just? Why can't it just be one way, man?
Guys, man, you want it one way. You can't have it one way, man. We're in Georgia. Okay? It's never gonna be one way. Alright? And you gotta get used to that.
It said tomorrow it's gonna be like the high will be 69.
Right.
But then
they didn't tell us it was gonna snow last Thursday. And I just feel like, they don't really know what they want anymore.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Whoever's playing with the weather dominator is just very disrespectful.
Right. Should we tell them it's gonna snow? No. just let them figure it out. It'll be fun. Just leave it. Hey man, who's messing with my headphones? Disrespect. move on. It's another movie I haven't seen in a while. It's next Friday. I'm pretty sure I enjoyed that movie. I just haven't seen it in years. Pinky.
Man, I was at a film festival thing, and the dude that played Pinky was actually at the thing.
Right.
And I got to say, "What's up?" But to me, he's always Chauncey from Menace to Society.
Right.
So it's like, but it's cool though. It's all good.
I'm trying to think, has he ever been a good guy? Pretty much always plays back.
He was in the movie. So I don't know if you remember the Mac, like the old movie from the '70s, the blaxploitation movie.
Mm-hmm.
They did like a kind of like a sequel to it, and
Mm-hmm.
he was a good guy in this movie.
Yeah, okay.
Said he still got ice in Maryland. Yeah, I got friends in Maryland that said that it's been pretty terrible. Like,
I assume you're talking about winter ice, not
yes.
the agents.
No, they're
good.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
So, yeah, man, that oh, fight. Oh, they fighting. They're pretending like they want to fight. Oh no, somebody's swinging. Oh no. I'm sorry, y'all.
It has been a while since I watched my YouTube fights.
Ish. Don't go on Twitter.
Right.
Twitter is a cesspool nowadays.
Correct.
It's like fights and they are getting it. Ooh, I got to zoom in on this. Sorry, y'all. This is for research purposes.
Doesn't sound like you're researching any fights. What kind of paper are you writing on fights, man? Be honest.
I be doing a podcast where we talk about what some
You're
people
lying, man.
No, I'm for real. Me and
Wow.
the homie Matt Williams from Geek Nation,
Mm-hmm.
we have a podcast called Finalysis 101, and we talk about sports. And his favorite team is playing and getting in a fight. William, it's the Pistons versus the Hornets. And they scrapping. It was a whole melee. I'm trying to see who's getting kicked out. Because some people got to get kicked out.
Get Genesis in here, and I think I have done my service to humanity.
Nah, man.
Well, man, come on now. Come on. I got in here early. So I can get us here. Right?
Never give up. Never surrender.
I love that movie, man.
I love that movie so much.
It's a good time for that too. Haven't watched that in at least.
I gotta buy it digitally. I got it on.
Yeah, I bought it digitally.
And Blu-ray.
Mm-hmm.
But I need it, where I can just roll over and press a button and it starts.
I find it weird that I always buy my movies from YouTube, but it's like
really?
I pay for YouTube, as a service. So I'm like, it makes sense. I can access it anywhere I go. Yeah, that's a good one, man. Fantastic. Ouch. Like Garthop's hammer. You shall be avenged. Grabthar's hammer. There it is.
Yeah, that kid about to get suspended for like 10 games.
Oh man, what if he don't care?
He gonna care. He gonna care when he see that paycheck. terrible, man. He was playing. They were having a good game too. Gotta get violent, which I love.
I was gonna say, it sounds like you were kind of entertained.
I just wish there would have been a
Oh
real fight.
Lord,
Like
yeah.
this dude just making a ruckus. He swings like 3 times but don't hit nobody, and they're trying to like stop him. And this is why he's gonna get like suspended so much. And then Miles takes a swing. You gone too? Oh,
Maybe
they
it was
they
all a
call beef.
misunderstanding. Man.
They call beef stew. I'm watching the replay.
Maybe it was just a misunderstanding and they need to talk it out, man. You thought about that?
Man,
Shibitamatabi. Well, let me make this a little bit smaller. Right there.
I
And
will
right
say, I will say, it doesn't feel like the Pistons started the fight. So there's that.
there you go.
But some people are gonna get ejected. And yes, William, the Lakers don't come on till 10. And yes, I will be torturing myself by watching that tomfoolery.
I would like to see it. Wait, food. I would like to see it. All right, y'all. We're gonna come and bring this to what they call a glorious conclusion for the night. I got 3 more panels to do after this one. As you can see, drawing has occurred. And I gotta get my other handheld thing because I don't notice that I'm shaking the phone like this. But I gotta get off the table using my keyboard. And I have this handheld programmable thingamabob. I just gotta get used to using it again.
Thingamabobs are tight.
Seems like a appropriate statement, but also could be viewed as inappropriate.
If you watch pitch meeting, then you'll understand.
I do understand that, man. That's what I'm saying. It seems like the right thing to say, but oddly inappropriate as well. Alright, so she is. Hold on, let me move. I think I got that.
I hate to see all these young men getting ready to get fined and ejected, and
Oh
nobody's
man, they
doing
gotta
anything.
learn. They gotta learn.
But no, I'm just saying, if I'm gonna get like my coach told us, if you're gonna get kicked out of a game, get your money's worth. Like if you're just swinging at people and ain't hitting anybody, you're
Right.
gonna get ejected, dog. Like make it count.
They tried, man.
Like when you go back and you look, you say, man, I got fined $300,000 for this one act, and
Right.
I ain't even punch anybody. Like
Right.
it
Sounds
sounds
about right.
good, man.
Make
It's
sure I
gonna
get
take
this right.
20 minutes to figure out who all got to get kicked out, and then people came off the bench.
Why don't they just make it in a form of the entertainment, man? Like, sure, that would be enjoyable. Hockey figured it out.
No, hockey always been like that. They just like the NBA used to be like that, but they were like, oh, these guys are thugs. It's not really
Right.
thugs. It's just dudes punching people, to solve problems.
Right.
I don't call that being a thug.
You wouldn't, Greg. You're happy with that kind of resolution. And
But the thing
it's
is, but the thing is, it was like players kind of were allowed to police themselves, right? So,
right.
like, if you did like if you did something really dirty, you knew that there was gonna be retaliation. So only like real dudes you know, would even do anything dirty. Now it's a whole bunch of, as somebody on Instagram said, a bunch of pudding pops, and
Right.
they like doing dirty stuff, and then you're not allowed to fight.
Right. You are allowed to flop all over the ground.
So Harold, I mean William, yeah, beef stew got in it, but he wasn't like the beginning of it. He came after. Um, it looks like on the bench, it looks like all the bench players for the Pistons got ejected. I don't know. This was hilarious. Good old fights. Who's that? What? No, that's not us. Oh no, there's some people over there. You should have hit a beatbox right there. I thought you was about to get into it.
Oh, you know what I want to see?
What's that?
I think I'm gonna do some fan art for it when I get a chance. I may do a warm up. I watched Demolition Man the other day. Wesley Snipes and Sylvester Stallone, man, and I think they can reboot that movie at this point.
What
The
do you
year,
like redo it?
well, I almost want to say it's like I want to see a. I don't want to see a continuation, but it kind of would be. It would be kind of a misstep to not put them in a movie as some sort of head nod. But no, it wouldn't have to be like them. But what is that? Is that my iPhone going up? Yeah. Bruh. Who is messing with this Bluetooth? I think my iPad is getting triggered. Yeah, I just want to see like another version of that. Better graphics. It was meant to kind of be, I don't know, like a comedy, action. Weird. It was weird. Of course, Wesley Snipes did his job. You needed him to do his job. You need a muscle man guy to be the cop guy.
Yeah, I just don't have it. Did you see the Running Man?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Yeah, I just don't have any faith. It started off, man. It was gonna be cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then that last act, they were like, haha.
I thought they were gonna go. I thought they were gonna go pretty hard. No spoilers, but if y'all didn't see it, but I thought they were gonna go deeper, and I was like, "Oh snap! Wait a minute, was this
Yeah.
what? Ah, oh no, you're not gonna go that way. Got it."
This like somebody came in with like, okay, this is too woke.
Right, right.
Put it to sleep.
Yeah, man. I was like, it's almost there. I was getting excited. I was like, wait, he must have been the first, the one that got away. Nope, end of the movie. Got it. Never mind. I was like, this is actually pretty deep. Never mind. End of the movie. Got it. One of those things where you're like hopeful that writing's gonna go one way. I was like, it's taking some time.
Harold said, "Does the remake follow the book more?" I don't know. I ain't never read that book.
Which book?
So, I think he's talking about the Running Man.
Oh, okay. I don't know that one. But what happened in the book?
I don't know. I know that Stephen King is getting buckets right now. That dude had so many adaptations.
Adaptations. Mm-hmm. He made a lot of movies, a lot of books. I mean, a lot of stories.
I think I talked about it, and then they put a couple on. Yeah, we talked about it. They put a couple of them on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I watched that 11/22/63 one, and Teresa was saying that the Castle Rock one was good. but I tried to watch it and I fell asleep. So
You tell that you're like part-time narcoleptic, or you
no,
tell
I
that
was
part?
just no, I was just like at that time I needed something more like upbeat, like action.
Okay, got it, got it.
It was late at night. The sun was setting kind of low.
Right.
So
Got you on the right coordinations and defibrillations. Yes. Ouch. My back, my neck, and my back. Wait. So then her belt would be here. Yeah, her belt would be about here. Bow. This we got a shadow coming over here, like that, and then. All right, guys. So next order of business is I will finish these panels before we get back on tomorrow. I will flesh out 5 and 6, and like I said, it may be a spread because it's gonna be something impactful. And I really think I need some room to explain how Ayana's weapon works because it's gonna be not complicated, just multi prong. It's not just pull the trigger and shoot. It has a little bit more. Let's just call it anime moxie to it. Suit.
oh, did I mention? I think it would be cool if, like like when she busting, like if she clips dude and like knocks the jackal mask off. Did I mention that?
You didn't
Or did I
actually
just
know.
think that?
It's all in a dream you had.
That way we can kind of see see a little bit of his face or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I am saying?
Sort of. You're speaking fast, It's like using slang and all other kinds of weird, verbiage. I don't understand it. So try again. Maybe I'll get it. All right, there's that. Ouch. Okay. I gotta draw like sparks coming from its hand. She's like, man, get off me. Jeffrey, get off me, man. Just like that. Just like Uniblad. Probably keep glad. Getting mad at a bunch of that.
Yeah, that's kind of how it went.
No. I like to do like a little bit of mix of scat and
Oh, okay.
actual lyrics sometimes.
Oh,
But
that's cool.
like I know what I'm saying, but it's like other people may not. But that's cool. It's kind of like my style. You know how like Michael Jackson sung his words and stuff
Mm-mm.
sometimes.
Nope.
You did because just because you have the album doesn't mean that everybody else understood what he was saying. Okay.
I was like I was
Right.
like no,
Like
that's not what he says right there.
right. Right. It's like, listen, man. Not everybody had the access to the real words, and we're like, just fill it in the blanks.
Kids would be like, "Can you go and look to see what he says right here?" Yeah, I
Right.
got you, man. I got you.
Right. Annie, are you okay? Ed. Who's Annie? He's clearly saying, Eddie, are you okay? So who the crap is Annie?
The lady on I can't remember her name on TikTok.
Right.
She had me dying. She she said she was running around saying she thought he was saying, "Annie, are you woke yet?"
Wow. That's
She was
deep.
a kid. She was a kid, and her mom would just look at her like, "You dumb."
Right. Right.
when she was a kid, she thought he was saying, "Annie, are you woke yet? Annie, are you
Wow.
woke?"
I was just like, who's Annie? He said Eddie. Eddie, are you woke? Annie. I guess it does make sense now that I actually listen to anything he's talking about. I was just banging song. I didn't really know who he was talking about. The lyrics don't get much, you know. Still a weird song altogether, but still, you know, good times. All right, we did it, y'all. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah. MS Emo. We did it. I kind of miss PBS, man. Oh, that reminds me. I watched. Finally got to watch an episode of South Park. It's good times. Yeah, it's good times. I still got to finish a lot, but it's good times. You're right. Good times.
Yeah.
They don't even have to. Whenever they do the puppet, like the actual photo, and they just animate the head up, whenever they go there, that means they're trying to maximize the level of disrespect and saying, "Yeah, no, it's too good to ruin their, representation. You make full 100% fun of them. Come on, guys, calm down, relax." That's good.
They got JD Vance looking like Tattoo from
Right.
Fantasy Island. Yo, did I talk to you about that? So they got Fantasy Island on Tubi, and I was watching a couple. First of all, I saw stuff where some modern horror movies were straight up stealing their ideas. But second of all, man, I can't believe my parents was letting us watch that. Like,
Right.
some of that stuff was dark and out of pocket, man.
Yeah.
Out of pocket.
Well, a lot of our TV shows were not necessarily rated E for everybody.
Yeah, I was watching The Love Boat. It's on Paramount, and that's another series. It's like we was just sitting in there watching it. Like the misogyny is like so far out of order. Like I can't believe that any of us, like the people that were coming up in that time, any of those people could be decent because if they were putting that stuff on TV, I can only imagine what real life was like.
Right. Right.
Crazy. Like women are just supposed to be, looking for a husband, and they need a husband to. Like it was just a lot, bro. It was tough to manage.
That's right, man. We came from that. As a part of the goal of TV back then was to, of course, enforce, but also encourage terrible mentalities.
Jeez.
A lot, man. Alright. That's gonna do it right there. We got her in. I just wanted to make sure we got her reaction. Alright, she's getting grabbed. I'm gonna make this robot look like he's struggling a little bit because he's a little bit headless, but not out, So we'll have a little bit of struggle. Genesis is gonna be like the garbage. Get off me, man. He's handless as well.
Dang.
He got cut up just now, man.
But he's still fighting.
Well, they all are. The trick is these are not robots that can easily be just dismantled and decommissioned. You gotta do a little bit more than just beat them up. That make sense?
Nah.
Probably doesn't. But it's okay, man. You can beat them up, but you can't. They're not down and out just right away. All right, let me think. I think if I could put this right here. Yeah, that looks good. Just like that. I gotta go get an oil change. some with color, then the Earl change. All right, let's go through what we did, folks. Yaka. Look at that slow clap. Look at that slow clap. Slow clap. With the reference. Genesis is obviously trying to preach the gospel and say, listen, when we could have just did that quietly. Omar is contemplating, you know what I'm saying, how he sliced that dude up. Slip is like, yeah, whatever. And we go from there. We got 3 more panels on page 5, and we're done with that. I'll email homie and get him started. He's gonna need the Photoshop files, but
Correct.
we gotta add some nice speed lines to this one to emphasize. We need speed lines, but then again, Rodney can probably do that with color. I think we got the hints of that one pretty good. And then we'll make that work. Let me save that one. And that's a wrap tonight, folks. Oh, shoot, let me show you what we did tonight. We did that. All right, so that's gonna be done. And then we'll get to doing some heavy concepting on, oh my God, I gotta draw that gun. Let me show you the gun real quick so y'all don't think I'm just over-exaggerating here. Hold on. We're gonna go to her cover. Her character poster that has been non-revisited because I don't ever want to draw this gun. This is it. Let's go deep. Let's just go into it. This is the one that took 6 hours. All right, let's take it all in.
We can't see. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Let's take it all in.
Yeah, it doesn't look that difficult.
All right. That's it. Look at these lines here. Look at these lines here. Let me go in. Look at that. Look at that. Guess who's never gonna want to do that again? Me. It's not a laser rifle. It's not a laser rifle. But it has a very cool laser functionality. And she also has an eyepiece that she uses to actually see her targets. It's gonna be pretty cool, man. It has a scope on it, but that's so her eyepiece actually is zooming. It's seeing through this remotely, kind of like a Bluetooth headset. Look at how many lines are on this, man.
Jenny said, tasty.
Jeez.
It's a good, man, listen, you got that. And if you need a hand, don't call me. But
right.
I can be there for, moral support.
What was I thinking, man? What was I thinking?
Good, Marcus.
And then this right here, like I concepted this all. I felt like I was like in my own R&D lab. This controller that she's holding with this hand right here is how she's going to actually pin each targeted, shot. And you don't know what that means, do you? Because you don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking a lot of crazy things. But this is not like a missile. All right? It's actually not a missile. She has multiple shots loaded into this thing. And it actually can 3D print more ammo. But this is not a missile. It's actually a sonic grenade. Which is, again, we had to figure out a way to where we could, same way G.I. Joe did it. Where we're not like shooting shots. Granted, they're killing robots, but at the same time, these weapons are, I guess you can call them, they have the ability to go cut you in half, but they also have a functionality to, take you down without dismantling.
Stun.
Yeah. So.
Stun.
But it's going to be some dopeness, man. I can only imagine I'm going to draw this twice before I give up. And in the future, I'm going to have this made in 3D, so it's going to be fine. I'm not going to have to draw it. I'm just going to have to pose it in the scene, and then I'll draw Aeona holding it. It'll be good. So that's going to happen on the next 2 pages, and I think it's going to be really epic. But I need room to make sense of what's happening. So it's gonna be dope. All right, y'all. In the words of a man that has drawn for the last 2 hours, that's all I'm gonna do tonight for this. And then I'm gonna come back and then I'm gonna figure out what else I gotta do. I can finish this off tonight. Ain't nothing to it.
I know you can.
Whoa, man. Whoa.
I said I believe in you, man.
I don't need that, man. Oh, look at Galaxy Quest is on YouTube right there. Cool. Came out in 1999. I'm gonna watch that. Yeah. Google just got sued. They agreed to pay $68 million because they had to admit that their audio, people's, microphone was recording their conversations so that they can be, pitched the advertising.
Who gets the money?
I suppose everybody that was able to prove that they did it.
They need to show me where to
look it up, man. I gotta look it up. I saw the thing and I saved it. I was like, good. Dude, I saw a reel. The dude was like, see, they had us thinking we was crazy. We up there having a conversation. 2 seconds later, we get an ad for exactly what the hell we was talking about. I was like, yes, exactly that. That's happened at least 3 to 5 times. I'm like, come on, man. I know y'all listening. And I be joking, like, I can't tell you my idea because they're listening. Turns out they really were.
Right.
Yeah.
My friend was asking about that. It's like, do you worry about like people like stealing your ideas, like all that kind of stuff? Yeah. I was like, I just think everybody's gonna steal, like regardless.
Regardless,
yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Like anything you put into Google, like if you're using Google Docs or any of that, there's no 100% guarantee they're not stealing your stuff.
You're it.
I'm just like, man, you just gotta put it out and hope for the best.
Right, and you can still protect yourself legally, but just know ideas are not protected by copyright. To an extent, you can protect the exact content, but hey, man, that's a really good idea about a snow dog becoming a pilot. Oh man, I love that idea.
Man, you just stole one of my ideas.
But then you get people saying, "Oh, I had a terrible, hilarious concept." A client try and say that because I illustrated Greg's book, that we stole her intellectual idea of a positive story or a moral story. That's what it was. She was like, clear. You don't remember? The client called. I said, you can call him. She thought it was my book, that I wrote it. I was like, first off, that ain't my book. Second off, the hell are you talking about? Nobody stole your idea. You can't steal a moral story. What? Yeah, because I tell morality stories, and your book is about a moral story, Broken Glass. And I was like, that's dumb. Look at the cover again. It says who wrote the book. Yeah.
The lady that you used to work for.
Yeah. I say you can call him. Here's his number. Yeah, well, it's clear that, you took your name off of the website as the writer. I was like, no, I didn't. I was never the writer of that book. And I haven't changed the website in over such and such years. So I was like, Greg hasn't changed his website either, but whatever. It's fine. But she thought she had some sort of case by saying, I tell moral stories too, so you guys are stealing my idea. That's not how it works. Fire your lawyer.
And that book was my book out before her?
Absolutely, man. Yes.
Yeah.
So stupid.
That's why we need some goons, like a girl goon that'll just like, bow, punch her in the nose.
Right. But it's like, she got as far as actually, to the point of saying, I'm clearly, I wrote a book. I was like, first off, I didn't write it. Who told you I wrote it? Well, it's on the website. Really? Which website is that? Well, I don't know right now. I don't have it in front of me, but yeah, it's clear there. Yeah, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna give you the number to the actual author. If you want to call him or contact him, you can. I didn't write anything, but yeah, can't really copyright moral stories. Say that we're copying you because we have a moral story. I was like, Disney writes moral stories. Are you gonna sue them too?
Yeah,
No.
you gotta take them out.
You got a long road ahead of you, don't you? It's
That's
dumb. It's
a
dumb.
long, stupid road.
Right. Everyone's been taking my moral story idea. Mm-hmm. It's dumb. All right, y'all. We did it. We did it. I'm gonna go eat food. No one can stop me. All right, man.
All right, man.
Blessings and salutations to those who've watched through all of this dashery that we just did. I never had the comments turned on. Doesn't the remake probably? Okay. I'm not gonna try to keep up with that. Y'all be good. Until tomorrow, we'll be back. Same time, same places. And
Chill, chill, chill.
peace. Peace, peace, peace. Go, man.
Yeah.
And we out.